Oh my God, guys, it's a pandemic. It's a pandemic outside, and I'm parenting. Jesus! Ooh. Hey guys, welcome back to Cozy Womb Podcast. Took a little break. My name is Shan. I am the mama of the girls. I got 2 girls, and this is a podcast about being a better parent, being more aware of what's going on with our kids today, and just being up to date on things. This episode, I want to talk about 10 good kids apps that are free. My favorite words, free, for your kids to go ahead and use on their iPhones. If your kid is at an age where they can have an iPhone or a smartphone, or if they have an iPad. All right. I know, you know what can happen when a child is using an app that has ads in it, and they click on things and they can download things, and they run up a tab. Okay, they run up a tab on your Apple account or their Apple account that you're in control of paying for. I'm already $40-something in a hole of Anya playing that, what is it, Mind Blocks? What was that game? No, it was something blocks where she builds stuff, and she would basically buy equipment, imaginary digital equipment, and she ran up a tab like we went to Lowe's. So I'm going to tell you guys some free apps that kids should have on their iPads or their smartphones. Now for this message.
Hey Cozy Womb fam, this is JC, the dopest mommy around and owner of He Hates My Tees, a novelty t-shirt company based out of Arlington, Texas. This is our first year grinding it out, and baby, it's been a beautiful journey. I'm a mommy of 2 spicy kids, Davy and Jameson, and an educator. And I started my company as a way to be self-sufficient and control my own narrative on my value after working several years in a corporate environment being, undervalued. My latest collection is called The Dopest Around, saluting all dope-ass folks. We just released the Dopest Mommy Around dad hats, and they are fire. You hear me? Fire. It's available in several colors. Follow us on IG at He Hates My Tees, and visit our website, hehatesmytees.com. And that's tees, Tees. Use code COZY15 for 15% off your purchase. Love ya, be dope, stay dope, and I'll see you around.
Hey guys, just a reminder, there is Mama's Cozy Closet that has some merch on there for moms out there. So if you're interested in getting a cute sweatshirt, like kids again, getting a cute sweatshirt, a fanny pack, or a mug, I got some goodies on there for you guys. All right, peace. Don't forget to check out Cozy Womb Shop, okay? Got some goodies on there. Got some cute sweatshirts on there for the boys, for the girls, new mugs for the parents, and hoodies for the parents, and all that good jazz. Now, for this episode, let's focus on these free apps for kids. All right. Kids should have a crossword puzzle app on their device. Why? Because it introduces them to new words. It's fun. If they're in the car, it doesn't need Wi-Fi. They can do it on the go. It's really easy. It helps them become familiar with new words. There is a game called Pizza Fractions. It's a good breakdown to the basic idea of how fractions work. If you are not good at math, or your kids is not good at math, go ahead and make a game out of it and allow them to use it. A lot of the times I might download educational games on their iPads and not even tell them about it. And then they'll just be fishing around their iPad and see it and try to test it out on their own. Anya naturally finds workbooks to do when she's bored in the house, or a math app to do. I just want her to get more familiar with it. That way when she does have to do it, it's not like, oh my God, I gotta do math. All right. The other app you should look into is the Toka cooking app. I think it's really cute. The kids kind of like fake cook real foods that we eat, and they cut it up and they chop it up and they prepare it, and it really introduces them to what to do in the kitchen if they actually had to cook. Don't let your child be like me. Don't let your child be in their late 20s starting to cook, because that was what I was. I was a late 28 learning to cook basic things. You are not having that Capri Sun. I have juice in the fridge. Put that back. Are you packing it? Okay. Sorry, I had to regulate. Yeah, you don't want your child to be a late cooker, okay? My mom cooked 3 meals a day, every day, since I was within her womb, okay? And anytime I wanted anything, it could be 3 a.m., 2 a.m., 10 p.m., right after she done got cooking her meal. She, instead of her say, go cook it yourself, I'll tell you how to do it, my mom just did it. And sometimes as parents, we enable our kids to grow. We enable our kids to be better. I wish my mother told me, do it yourself, a lot more. I wish my mother showed me how to do things instead of doing things for me, because it kind of like held me back from being able to help myself as an adult. So that's a cool game. Kids YouTube. Yes. Because what's on YouTube that quote unquote is on the kids' side of things is not kid-like. I don't like the fact that my kid is sitting there watching a grown woman talk about makeup and kid-like things and using adult words. I don't like that. I don't like the fact that a grown man is doing his own voiceover on video games, and sometimes he may say inappropriate things. I don't think the video game is inappropriate. I just think a grown man shouldn't be on a kid's channel having the freedom to use whatever words he wants. And a lot of times the kids' videos on regular YouTube presents itself as something kid-like, but what they're talking about is not appropriate. And that's where new words get introduced with your kids because they're on YouTube. So I completely deleted regular YouTube off of Anya's iPad. I put kids YouTube on there one time and she doesn't like it. I don't know if she has it on there now. I know Arya has regular YouTube and kids YouTube, but for the most part she uses the kids YouTube because she doesn't know how to follow things she shouldn't watch. And Anya likes to follow a lot of scary stuff. Anya likes to follow cats like killing each other or stabbing each other, or something along the lines of, you shouldn't be watching this. And to completely weed that out, I just put kids YouTube on there, okay? And it also has a parental setting where you can monitor and watch what your kid is watching. The next app you should get is Fish School. Fish School is cool. It teaches your kid things. 3-year-olds could use it and up. And it's something you don't have to worry about. PBS Kids Games, of course. That's a cool app to have on there. No worries. It's a Kuna Matata thing, okay? A 3D chess game. Listen, I am 33. I still don't get chess. I get what the pieces mean and that the pieces can do different things and have different capabilities and opportunities to do things on the board, but I don't understand it. But I do see that there is a link between kids who do well academically and kids who play chess. So if you want to introduce your child to chess, that's a good game. 3D chess game, okay? The other app that you should download for your kids is Endless Numbers. I think they have something Endless Reading or something, but Endless Numbers is a cute app with crazy animation that I love. It's really cute. That really teaches the kids like anything about their numbers, learning their numbers, repeating numbers, patterns and numbers. Okay, so that's a cute app. The next one, To Do Math, is a good app to have. Anya likes a Pikachu app, and she likes Sonic, okay? And I put Nick Jr. on there, but she's really not on that app a lot, so I probably would delete that off of there. A vocabulary app is good to have on kids' iPads or iPhones because they're introduced to more new words than we are. Kids today, you put a dictionary in front of them, they'll probably look at you like, what you want me to do with this? Kids today are not taught to use a dictionary to look up words. They can say things to devices and the device will tell them the definition and tell them how to spell it. It is a very lazy way of learning, but I understand why, because everything technology-wise is very voice driven and very like, how can we get the answer faster? But I really wish that kids were more connected to how you pronounce a word. How would you figure out how a word is spelled if you didn't know how to spell it? What are the key basics to putting a word together? How do you break apart a word? Like, all of those fundamentals are lost within this type of technology world that we have, and it's very sad because I really enjoyed dictionaries. And I still today, I like tangible books. I don't like reading books digitally. It does nothing for me. Sometimes I might do an Audible, but I really don't like it. I don't like having my books on devices. I like having them on my shelf. I like smelling books, but that's just me. So those are some of the apps that you can download that are free to go ahead and put on your kid's device. Now, whatever app you put on your kid's device, make sure you know what it is. Be conscious of apps that try to take a lot of information from your kids. I have an episode on that I'm going to talk about what these companies are getting from your kids. But I turn all of my children's location off on their iPhone. Well, they don't have an iPhone, but they have an iPad. I turn that off. If you go into general settings, you can go into a location setting, go down to frequently visited locations and turn that off. Because I don't want no Google, I don't want no other apps, I don't want no Snapchat, I don't want no Facebook, I don't want no YouTube knowing exactly where my child is at no time. Because people are always hacking things. People will hack your Nest. People will hack your Google Home and talk to your kids and see your kids on video. So you just need to be more aware of what access and what windows, doors, and cracks you are leaving open when it comes to your children being on these devices. But other than that, thank you for listening to Cozy Womb Podcast. I hope I helped a parent out there. If you're really on the fence about allowing your child to have an iPad or an iPhone, put an Apple gift card on the iPhone or iPad with X amount of dollars just in case they slip up and they buy something that costs money and it wasn't free. That's just a tip. All right, my name is Shan. I'm out of here. I appreciate you. And if you have any questions, feel free to hit me up. You can email me at cozywombmama@gmail.com. I'm on Twitter, Cozy Womb Pod. I am on IG, and you can find me on the Facebook. Peace.